Hey guys, Coach Hunter here, come with Penny helping me out today. Today we'll be talking, at least at the start, I think a good starting sequence to play with for half guard bottom. I think half guard is a really important position from both sides. It can be very dynamic, it can be very dangerous, and what's nice is that half guard, I think, can nullify the advantage of a larger opponent. It was something that I gravitated to very early in my career because I found myself on bottom a lot, being a new guy and small. And it also was, because I had smaller limbs, I could find my way to half guard pretty easily. And you can really, if you know what you're doing, have some good technique there, survive and sweep really easily. There's some submissions from the bottom there as well, but I think primarily half guard is a sweeping position from the bottom. Primarily, not exclusively. So let's go and get into it, guys. For terminology's sake, a full guard or anything like would be controlling both of my partner's legs. Half guard, controlling only one of them. There's a lot of variety of grips to use, just take call for me, where I have like outside triangles, inside triangles, go crossed ankle positions. We have lockdown positions either inside and outside. You feel a little too flat on the mat there.
Sorry.
It's all good. I also go to positions where I have my feet stomped on their calf or ankle. So there's a lot of ways to control, but a good starting place would be just having one leg hooked behind their calf, and I go to a shallow triangle here. I don't like to go to a full, like a deep triangle position with my legs, because actually it limits my ability to create pressure on their thigh and hold them in place. So I bring my grip shallower, I actually get a lot more pressure on their leg, a lot more control. It also allows me to insert like a shallow knee shield while keeping my ankles crossed. You can go with a deeper knee shield if you just go foot to foot, or much deeper knee shield if I separate these two. I should be aware of keeping control here with a hamstring curl behind the knee. Okay, it's really important I'm not loose here, where Penny can just take her leg out, right? If I'm loose. So from the top, they should always be kind of testing to see if I actually have control here. If I don't, they should just step out, right? It's a good thing for your partner to be like, hey, you're loosing my leg, okay? So I should always have nice control on their leg. So the next thing I want to establish are frames. Just like in any bottom position, if Penny's trying to drive heavy onto me, she gets me flat on my back and she gets tight and close here, chest to chest, she's well on her way to passing my guard, okay? This is where people can start working the in-step pass and other things we talked about in previous videos. Yeah, exactly. Using her leg to separate mine and open this up. So I want to keep her weight off of me if at all possible, okay? So if nothing else, establish frames. Also, we'll often establish a knee shield here, okay? Do be aware of leg locking opportunities for Penny and the top side when you have this knee shield. So just be aware of that danger, okay? So controlling here, I have a forearm across the collarbone line and one on the inside of the bicep. You can also go with what Eddie Bravo calls a pimp hand, or a post on the inside of the knee. Make sure my arm is nice and strong. Gotta keep that pimp hand strong, right? Palm up and like stiff armed here on the inside of the knee. So if she tries to bring her knee to my hip space, right, which is usually often a starting point for many different passes, go back, I can prevent that. For MMA, I often will control her on the inside of the bicep because I don't want to get hit here. It just depends on what's happening in the context. So a good starting position is to get to this place, okay? If Penny has already broken me down and gotten heavy on me, I have to work here to get out. So my hand that's on the far side is going to roll underneath her jawline to establish my frame. I'm not going to be able just to push her away, so the bridge and strip back and create space that way. So one more time. Hand on the far side, rolls under. Now, I'm not going to be able just to push and move her because she has this crossface grip on me. So I bridge and strip away and establish my knee shield, and now I have space, okay? It's not always that easy. Sometimes it'll take multiple bridges, sometimes it'll take a lot of just game of incremental movement, but we have to get here, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to dive my arm under her armpit and my knee at the same time. I'm gonna kind of bow forward, bring my hand over my head, and turn my belly down, okay? Coming through and getting to a leg ride position. I can threaten the back take. So there's back exposure here. There's options for like the truck, for twisters, all sorts of things, okay? but so I've gotten to a really nice spot. So here, controlling bicep, frame, I dive in, coming up. As I'm throwing her arm by as I go, coming up, and now I'm kind of heavy on her leg, controlling her hip. I don't like to go do a deep grip until I'm ready to take the back or anything like that. So I'm just controlling here, nice and low. Now, a common thing for Penny to do, which she should do, is whizzer there. That is to say, get a deep overhook on my arm. So as I shoot through and come up, she gets this whizzer. I can almost always get to my elbow at the same time I'm coming up. So now we're in this kind of position. An important important thing to understand is where her weight is going. If she's driving into me, pushing forward, trying to put me on my back this way, that's fine. I'm gonna dive under her, and then notice I'm going back to my pin-pan grip on the inside of the knee. I'm just gonna roll through, following that pressure to take my back, or sorry, take my top side position, taking that reversal, okay? I control the inside of her knee until I remove my leg and get to my side mount.
You gonna run through it all without talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Come up. Grabs in. So run through all of it for different scenarios. Start with this one. So guys, this is going to be the tip of the iceberg, just a beginning kind of a moose-bouche of half guard for you. I think it's a really diverse position. There's a lot there. We could get as deep as you want in that position, but I think it's a great starting point. Definitely, like, those two techniques formed the mainstay of my game for a long time from that position. Of course, there's a lot there. Deep half, all sorts of different things. Getting the rubber guard. I think it's a fun position to play with, and it can be quite powerful if you know what you're doing. So guys, like this video, subscribe to our channel to see all of our content, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.